Hey, what's going on, NFL fans and Atlanta Falcons fans? This your boy Antoine Smith. Man, y'all know how I do it. Y'all know how I get down. Go ahead and press that like button, man. Help me get them recommendations up to get my video through the YouTube universe. But right quick, man, Jordan Whitehead, the Atlanta Falcons going to bring him in for a visit, and it's no surprise. Um, and we know the Falcons have brought in safety this all season, signed Jordan Fuller to a 1 year deal, formed other Rams with Raheem Morris. You draft Xavier Watts. You needed that because I think he's a breath of fresh air, especially after losing Justin Simmons because he was on a 1 year deal as well. And he still hasn't signed anywhere, and that's crazy. But now, Marco Helms coming back from injury. He's going to be one to watch. And Josh Johnson, free agent they brought in, formerly of the Titans. And we speak familiarity. And the reason why Jordan Whitehead is probably here in Atlanta for a visit is Jeff Ulbrich. Jeff Ulbrich was his defensive coordinator for 2 seasons with the Jets, 2022, 2023. And those were two of Jordan Whitehead's best seasons as an NFL player. He started in all 34 games in those seasons. He had two of his best seasons, his two best seasons to date. Had 89 tackles in 2022, 2023. He bested that with 97 tackles. Ended up with 6 interceptions that year, career high 4 in 2023. And ended up 17 pass breakups. Tied career highs with both of those numbers, and even got a half a sack with the Jets in 23. And he just seemed like he was just in the right type system with Jeff Ulbrich. So him coming over to the Atlanta Falcons for a visit and workout, really not a surprise because, like I just said earlier, Raheem Morris with Jordan Fuller. Now you get Jeff Ulbrich and Jordan Whitehead. So when you preach familiarity, it makes the chemistry just a little bit easier for these coaches because they don't have to go bounds and leaps to teach these things if you already know what they're gonna. You already know their philosophy when it comes to coaching. Now, the biggest caveat of this whole thing is his injury. He played 12 games last year with the Bucs going back to Tampa. Ended the season 12 games, 79 tackles, 3 pass breakups. And we know this guy's one of those guys that can play in the box, and that's what he probably does best. But he also can play zone too. But he was in a car accident, and I think he fractured his neck, if I'm not mistaken. Don't quote me on that, but if you remember that, you know what happened, drop it in the comment box. But I know he was in a car accident, and he had I think a neck fracture, and it cost him the rest of his season. So when you look at that, he's been medically cleared to play, so he can resume football activities. And probably that's what the Falcons were waiting on, probably his doctor's report, because I'm pretty sure they've been reached out to him, and they've probably been, waiting on that doctor report, and everything checks out. But injuries are injuries. Injuries are going to occur, and if the doctor says you can play, you can play. What his number would be, I don't know, but I can probably put it at the bottom of the screen and give y'all an idea of what it's going to be. So, Jordan Whitehead coming to the Falcons for a visit. I think it's a great move, and I think they're going to keep binding to that 3 safety system because think about it. Jesse Bates, Xavier Watts, and Jordan Whitehead, that would be a very nice rotation to go along with DeMarco Helms and Jordan Fuller. So you have a pretty good rotation in depth at that position as well. I think it's a plus. I think it helps the pass game. I think it helps the run game. And I think it just helps the defense in general. So Jordan Whitehead, which I like to see him come to the Atlanta Falcons, is just something to think about because things like this could be, championship building type team. When you bring a lot of veteran talent to mix in with these young guys to show them the ropes, they doing what's right in Atlanta with this coaching staff. So, Jordan Whitehead, would you like to see him in Atlanta? Drop those comments. Let's debate. Let's have fun as always, man. Y'all know how we do it on the Sports Machine. It's your boy Antoine Smith signing off. I will holler at y'all soon, man. Peace.